car almost pushing him on the grass.
As the clock counts down to 0, it's gonna be a photo finish. Up the move on the touring car legend Steve Soper, but Steve Soper still with him, still keeping tabs as they come through the chicane. Now, bit of traffic out in front. Is that going to affect things? Andrew Jordan sits in third position in his Austin A40, some way back now.
This will be the last lap of the race because they're lapping around 1:34s, at least the leaders are at the moment, and 1 minute remaining. This traffic could play a huge part. By the way, it was Andre Lotterer that went off in the Austin A35. And having a look at the inside, it's Steve Soper thinks better of it, goes through Ford Water, and what a view we've got from on board our Riley 1.5 from Dario Franchitti, who does the right thing, gets out the way, releases them as what a shot, and he's got a great view of this battle for the lead.
Yeah, Dario Franchitti's down in 23rd at the moment, just behind his mate Scott Dixon, and ahead by a couple of laps actually Andre Lotterer, as we saw that Lotterer car heading off into the grass with Rowan Atkinson still in this one. Looks like Tony Kanaan might well have called it a day early. I think he's had to come into the pits, but we should be getting this final lap then, and where is it going to go? He bided his time, did Tom Christensen. He's got the advantage now of being the lead driver, but look at that for a bit of a traffic jam. Do they all play nicely and get out of the way? They do. One of the Riley 1.5's going to get nicely out of the way. He's looking in his mirrors. He can see him as the clock counts down to 0, and no, it's disaster for Steve Soper. Has to go wide, locks up, loses all the time, and that will be the damage done with traffic playing its part through the final chicane for the final time in this St Mary's Trophy Part 1, and the spoils go to Tom Christensen.
Just learned that the race leader, look, has had a moment from another car almost pushing him on the grass. Oh, that was tight, wasn't it?
That was very tight. Was that the number 6 Maserati that was... I think it might have been. It was hard to... Which is a tough corner, even in the dry, in these historics. And made even more difficult in these slippy conditions. But there goes through Alex Buncombe, who's still trying to race through the traffic.
Yeah, he did a good lap last time, actually, to be fair. And it's looking very, very good for him and for Jenson Button. They have got such a big advantage. Just get the car to the line. They are getting close now. Oh my goodness, he still gets very sideways. Does surprise me.
He's just showing off now. Alex Buncombe's just showing off now. He knows he doesn't need to challenge. The gap now between him and second place is 1 minute 4 seconds. So
massive. It's massive.
That can reduce quite quickly if you do have an off or an impact tyre barrier. That deficit will be totally... that advantage, will be totally wiped out. He's even using a little bit of the inside grass there and curb. So I think he's just out there having fun at the moment, and he doesn't need to challenge at all.
It's looking very, very good for the pairing of Jenson Button and Alex Buncombe as they head up across the line. This has been an absolutely superb drive by the teammates. Jenson Button and Alex Buncombe win the race, the Freddie March Memorial.
Checkered flag, in spite of being a penalty, a time penalty, which will be added to his race time. He wants to be the man that takes the checkered flag, and he gets maybe say morally, well, on the racetrack, I did the business. But of course, if there was a penalty, and the one catches that deep puddle in the exit of Woodcote.
And what makes it even more amazing is these two drivers, when they have been racing in touring cars, they've been driving in front-wheel drive cars, and of course these beautiful Jaguars are rear-wheel drive, and that's a whole different thing to get your head around.
I have to say, as a pure enthusiast, racing cars should only be rear-wheel drive, but people would disagree with me.
And also, I was just looking at the time remaining. They actually crossed the line at 1 minute 50 seconds, and that's the pace they're doing. So are they going to get the checkered flag when they come around, or not? It's going to be marginal, one way or the other, whether the checkered flag comes out at the end of this lap.
Well, Ingram is almost in the wheel tracks of Rob Huff, but catching as he's done and then putting himself into a position, and again, watching the back of Huff's Jaguar, just those undulations and the standing water, just the car is almost floating its way around this, what we may think would be the final lap, or maybe the penultimate lap.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Rob Huff who's out in front at the moment, but with the penalty that he's been given, it is very much Tom Ingram in second place. But as you say, Tom wants to get past, doesn't he, Alice?
They're still pushing, and I'm just having a look at the sector times. Their pace has dropped a little bit, so your guess is as good as mine, and my visibility out of the commentary box window, guys, it is hard to see whether the last lap board or whether they've got the checkered flag ready. I think they have got it ready, but it is going to be in terms of the time.
It's going to be very close because we've now just got roughly half a minute to complete the last sector of this lap. And I don't know, I think there could be about 3 or 4 seconds in it that may see them have one more lap. Ingram behind, under braking, car snaking the back of the car, moving around as Ingram gotten so close to the back of Rob Huff.
This could be it. This could be the checkered flag coming up. We could be seeing the final battle, even though we know this is going to be changed by the penalty. Who's going to cross the line first? Is it going to be Rob Huff? Is it going to be Tom Ingram? In these incredibly difficult conditions, is the flag out? Are they going to get across the line? Yes. Yes, the flag will be out, and Rob Huff does get across the line first, but it is Tom Ingram who wins. E-Types first and second, and they both did such an amazing job, but Rob Huff with a penalty from the pit stop that was just over 10-second penalty, that's put him down to second place.
Buck looked mighty and is working his way up the field, but battle's still being had in that middle pack. This is over 14th place at the moment. All nose to tail coming through the chicane. It's the number 4 at the head of this field, one of the D-type long noses. That's Seb Perez, who we were keeping a little eye on, just managing to get ahead now and get that bit of a gap. This is the 9 of Darren McWhirter in the Tajero Jag, making its way through to victory 3 times on the trot. Great recovery drive from Brian. Chris Ward in the Jaguar D-type long nose coming second. We've still got battles further down the path. Really enjoying their time out there. These two have been glued together for a while now. Oliver Crosswaite in the 18, the T49 Monaco, trying to get inside of the chicane on the 69 Cooper T49 Monaco. Justin Mears able to hold him off. It's going to be a sprint to the line. Is it going to be a photo finish? All of that over 14th and 15th. I think the 69 got it.
He did.
Yeah. Ian Baxter, the outer, started in first and fell down to 5th in the end, as we've still got battling though all the way to the checkered flag. This is going to be that battle over 7th and 8th as well, actually. The only a couple of seconds between them, Paddings Dowlings, and this is even further back. We've got a car going straight into the wall though. Couldn't get it stopped in time through the right-hander and waits for the tyre barrier to bring it to a halt right at the close of play. And this though, the battle, this is the 41 car ahead. It's the Alfa Romeo, the 158 Alfretta, Peter Greenfield. This trying to hold off to the line from the Vanguard, which will get alongside. It's gonna be a photo finish. Oh, and just the Alfa Romeo gets a slide on right at the line.